Previously on Buff Dudes. Batman's daily routine is absolutely insane. We're running 5 miles, we're getting in a kick-ass workout, we're doing all kinds of aerobic training. I don't think there is any other superhero that could compete with this.
No, there is another.
Since the year 2000, we've had 5 different presidents, 6 different Batmans, over 30 Marvel movies, but only one Wolverine. And he is a huge, jacked man. How huge? For his upcoming 10th appearance as Logan in Deadpool 3, Hugh Jackman claims to be eating over 8,000 calories a day. In addition, he's also hitting 2 grueling workouts a day in an effort to take Weapon X to the next level. In this video, we'll be attempting to do the same ourselves, replicating his exact meals and exercises while trying to survive the insanity and budget of living like everyone's favorite mutant anti-hero. It's Action Hero Academy, Wolverine.
This kid's crying. Do something.
So the first step is going to the grocery store in order to get the food that Wolverine consumes. And much to my surprise, it is not a diet of cigars and light beer. No, it is really good whole food. Good and also pretty expensive as well. There's not a lot of people who could afford to eat like this every day. But the way I look at it, Hugh Jackman's been doing this job so long, he deserves to treat himself a little bit, and that he does. It's pretty intimidating because this is just one day's worth of food. We're home with the food. As you can see, there is a lot here, and now we gotta cook it all up. Hugh Jackman has his own personal chef. I do not have that, but I have something even better. My wife, Agnieszka.
The Polish chef.
Yeah, baby. You ready to cook all these 8,000 calories up?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I'm not an actor who has to beef up and then lean down according to the role that I'm going to be playing, but to put everything into context, I am 6'1", 215 pounds. I'm typically having about 2,500 calories a day if I'm leaning out a bit, 3,000 calories normally. So to have almost 3 times that is insane. There's only a few times in my life I've actually even surpassed 5,000 calories, and it's just been a chore. I'm getting intimidated, honestly. Watching all this food being made, I'm thinking, how in the hell am I gonna put this in my body in like a 12-hour period?
Now that's a hamburger.
Looking at all this meat and knowing that I'm going to have to eat it in one day is obnoxious. I'm struggling to believe that Hugh Jackman actually eats this in one day, let alone eating it day after day after day. This is wild.
This is just for one meal out of 6.
So we're almost near the end, and that's gonna mean it takes about a full day of prep just to prepare for the actual day of eating.
I just realized how it's hard to be a chef because you cook all day and you can't even eat.
It's like torture.
It is.
Hey, no eating my food.
This is the burnt part.
It's 7 a.m. Wolverine Day has begun, getting it started with breakfast. This guy doesn't even have a traditional breakfast. Everything is like noodles, stir fry, and meat. So I'm gonna be doing the same thing. 1,000 calories, here we go.
How you doing, little bub?
I'm doing good.
That's good.
Why are you talking like that?
I need something to drink for breakfast. Go get me a brewski out of the fridge.
Okay, what do they look like?
Cold, tall,
Okay.
just like I like my women.
First meal down, 1,000 calories. That would typically be the largest meal I eat in a day, but for Hugh Jackman, this is going to be his smallest meal. So I've got to burn some of this off. I'm going to go and get in my first workout, but first, I'm going to shave a little bit to get more into character. The first workout of the day is underway. What Hugh Jackman likes to do is the first workout, he concentrates more on strength and one of his lagging body parts, which I really appreciate the fact that he is able to be so transparent about his kind of insecurities or things he needs to work on is his legs. He's a taller guy, he's 6'3". I'm 6'1", and I struggle with leg development, so I can't imagine what it must be like for him. but he uses the priority principle training method, which is you prioritize the muscles that need it the most. For him, that is legs. So for this first workout, we are going to be focusing on legs. He has a lot of great exercises he uses. Of course, we're gonna be utilizing those as well, and it is not gonna be easy. This is the Wolverine workout after all. The real Wolverine looks like Danny DeVito.
Yeah, that would actually have been good casting, honestly.
It would have.
Back in the 80s, that would have been cool.
Arnold could have been Colossus and Danny DeVito could have been Wolverine.
Yeah, exactly. That's actually damn good casting.
That Wolverine growl really helps to get through the sack.
You legit look like Sabretooth though, I gotta hand it.
Yeah. We're moving on to the cyclist squats. This one was a staple of the golden era of bodybuilders. You had guys like Arnold Schwarzenegger, Franco Columbu, of course, Tom Platz, whose legs were gigantic, and performing an exercise like this, you can easily see why. Your feet are very close together, you have your heels elevated, really focusing on the quads. This is the first time I have ever performed this variation of squat, and I already love it. We're wrapping up the first workout. We are 1 hour and 22 minutes into this workout. I have burned 515 calories. We've just begun, and this is already feeling like a full-time job. I gotta go eat meal number 2. Here we go. It feels like the first workout just ended, but I got to get on to workout number 2 in order to fit all of this in my day. This one is gonna be a little shorter at 45 minutes, but it's still gonna be intense as hell. And before we get to it, I wanna give a huge thanks to TLF for making this video possible. I'm wearing their clothes. I love their new collection. If you wanna check it out, go to their website, use code TLF-BUFF to get 15% off. We're gonna be doing hypertrophy. It's gonna be upper body.
Wish us luck.
We're gonna need it. When your wife can bust out push-ups that easily, you know you gotta up your game a little bit. Second workout of the day wrapped up. I am gonna reward myself with eating a 2,000 calorie meal.
What do I get?
This one meal is how much my wife Aga eats in an entire day. 2,000 calories down. I am only halfway finished with the eating today. One thing I think is very important and why I've been able to lift and eat like I have over the past, 25 years is because I love what I do. I love lifting, I love eating. And sadly doing it this way, when you're having 2 workouts a day, when you're trying to put 8,000 calories in your body, it's a chore. I mean, it is almost, it's a full-time job, really, and I don't like it, to be completely honest. I'm not a fan of this, and if I had to do this for long periods of time, I would lose the joy of lifting and eating. With the way these actors are doing it, you know, they're yo-yoing for the role and what it requires of them, but for me, I could not do this, because if I had to do this really for more than a day, I would stop doing this. And that is what I never want to do, because I have tried to make this a lifestyle. So it goes to show that you need to modify the eating and the workouts based upon what your specific needs are. And for me, this is way beyond my needs. I'm running out of time. The sun is about to set and I have 3 meals, 4,000 calories left. So it's been an hour. I'm on to my next one. What are we having here, honey?
Oh, it's the breakfast. It's the repeat breakfast.
Normally I would be salivating, but now I've got a stomach ache. You know, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish this.
I can help you.
Okay, blonde boy. Let's dance.
I'm sorry.
If it was any other day, I could not wait to eat this meal, but it is almost 8 o'clock. I've been eating for what it feels like 13 hours now. This isn't even the final meal, but it's another 1,000 calories, and I am gonna try to shovel it down my gullet. Guys,
Yeah.
does either of you want to eat the rest of this?
No.
Do you want to eat any of this? You guys find someone who wants to eat some of this?
You did.
I am ready to tackle this final meal with a little help because there was no way in hell I was able to eat those 8,000 calories in one day. It's hard to show just how much food is here. It's massive. So Aga, she's gonna help me eat this. Thank you very much, honey. Yeah, baby. The workouts weren't the hardest thing, it was the eating. The food itself is absolutely amazing, but there's just too much of it. And when you have too much of a good thing, all of a sudden it becomes a chore, and that's been such a letdown because I love all the meals that he eats. I just think there's way too much of his meals that he eats. So Hugh Jackman, if you truly are eating this much food every single day, then you deserve that role, man, because it takes a superhero to be able to accomplish that. And we have another superhero right here. You made all the meals, you calculated everything. I'm gonna take you somewhere really nice.